That's funny. Hopefully, this is awesome. We'll see. We sort of are reusing the slides from an A2A summit that we had recently. And the ask was to describe how we got to A2A as a protocol and the collaboration there. So we're gonna reuse a little bit. The title was "A Decade of A2A in a Year," and man, it has felt that way. Um, so first of all, I'm Alan. I was a software engineer for 20 years, 20 something years, and have been a product manager for a couple. Todd's not here with me today, but he co-presented, so he's still on the slides and has certainly been a part of the project with me. Um, as actually the last speaker was just saying, we're living kind of partially in the future and partially today, right? We're building things knowing where the puck is going to go, but it's not always there. A2A certainly was that. We were building um, what we need for interoperable agents over a year ago. And A2A is the result of many conversations along this line. I don't need to talk to you about the evolution, how we got here. Everybody on this call is it. I'm not going to like walk through all the parts and pieces, but we're basically towards the right edge of that graph. You know what I mean? Like we're in the we have agents, we have multiple agents. They're sort of working across API boundaries, but the quality of those agents certainly, uh, is a wide spectrum. So, how did we get here? Um, we were having this problem of trying to put all the pieces together. We have we have products that allow remote agents to be registered in, and we could get it kind of working with people, but it was hard. What are the things that we need to be true to make this easy? Okay, well, let's go door to door and start talking to our partners and customers who are working with us. And honestly, 60% of them, like we had an hour-long conversation with technical leads, and in 5 minutes, it was like, actually, done. We need this. Makes sense. Let's do it. 30% of them were like, we're already doing the same thing here. Let's figure out how to reconcile. And then 10% asked us really hard questions. And that's okay. Like, that's how we collaborate. But it was largely going door to door and trying to solve today's problems. And again, I said we're building for the future. So, like, let's give it a runway. This year's problems. And we think that it's really about to be in very good shape for 2026. We were building for 2026 and 2025, but we were prototyping with the agents that we had at the moment, and it worked out pretty good. That said, it wasn't easy. Everyone's doing similar things, and there was a whole lot of consensus building, and there was a whole lot of trying to be very practical. I am regularly saying, let's not reinvent everything. We certainly need discovery for agents, but I like DNS. DNS works pretty good. I don't need a new type of DNS for agents. You may be able to convince me that I'm wrong. But in my mind, we're reusing the existing web technologies, trying to make them better so that they work for the most people today. And we are layering on exactly what we need just to make the agents be able to interoperate. Um, I do like a lot of the other topics that we've talked about identity and security. We absolutely need solutions for those. And I think a lot of the technologies that are being discussed are the right technologies, but we still have a lot of consensus building to get there. Here we are. We're living in the nearish future. Inside of Google, we're building this into many of our products. We're in I don't actually know the number, but in the many dozens of products that are using this technology and tons of internal agents that are speaking A2A. We have put out other stuff in the world of payments and other types of extensions on top of agents and A2A. And we're very close to the 1.0 launch. You heard from Luca earlier, who's on the technical steering committee, and he's fantastic. Thank you for all of your help trying to get us to the 1.0 launch. All right. And then I think we're in the like, hey, kumbaya, we're ready for the future moment. And I think that's probably it for the time slides. Maybe we move on to the panel. We did donate it to the Linux Foundation. Huge moment for me. It's been a fun ride to be here.